It's been an entire year living on the Gold Coast. Our combi has been waiting patiently for our next road trip to begin, and finally, that moment has come. We've been doing our best to enjoy our last couple of weeks on the East Coast, at the same time as preparing to set off on a trip we know we'll always remember. It has been over 12 months since Jordan, Zena, and I have been living in the van and on the road full time. We have tried a few times to get back on the road, but it just seemed like every time we were ready, something would come up. From running out of money, the combi breaking and having to spend almost 20 grand on it, to border closures around Australia, family issues, and even just having to say goodbye to our beautiful friends that we've made this year here on the Gold Coast. It hasn't been easy. Although we've been through a few struggles, it hasn't stopped us from chasing our dream of getting back out on the open road. We plan to leave in just 3 short weeks. I'm so excited. And our first stop is going to be South Australia. It is a 2,000-kilometer drive from where we are now on the Gold Coast, so we will make a few stops on the way, but that is our final destination for the time being. When we get down there, we're just going to reevaluate our situation, our finances, and see how far our money can take us. And then we will either stop and work in South Australia for a little while, or we'll continue up to Uluru. These are some spots that we have both been dreaming of for a couple years now, so we are very excited to get out there. I was there last year around this time, and the whole time I was just dreaming of having the van on the beach and on that coast, because it is so special down there. It's funny how you can look at a photo of a place and you kind of start to think that you know what it looks like, but then when you get there and see it for your own eyes, it's just completely different, and it's such a special experience. Before we go, there is quite a few things that we need to get done to make sure that we're leaving on a positive note. We have a few little things in the van that I plan to do today. I think I'll just do the curtains today. But we have been traveling with these curtains in the van for a good couple years now. We've probably slept about 400 nights using these curtains that are see-through, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people have seen us sleeping. So I'm excited to be making some new curtains and just having that little bit of extra privacy. I've bought some material and I'm basically just going to double it so that it's nice and thick. We do use this little runner, which I'm going to keep, and I'll just be stitching a little stitch up here, and I'll also be putting some magnets in the bottom of the curtains this time so that when it hits the metal it'll just stick, and then nobody will be able to see us. And Zena, what are you doing today? Zena's going to... Can you be the DJ? Put some good tunes on. Yeah? We're on our way to my friend Chrissy's house. You may remember her from a vlog a couple months ago. We took a camping trip out to Scenic Rim. But recently she started a macrame business. Zena has this chair at home. It's a macrame swinging chair, and it has been her favorite chair to sit in. Jordan came up with this idea to get a mini macrame swinging chair for Zena to have in the van. And since my friend Chrissy just started her business, we thought it would be a great opportunity to get her to make us one. So we're on our way to check it out now, and we're pretty excited to have it in the van because I think it's going to be really cute.
Can't wait, it's going to be great.
So we were thinking maybe we could put it here in the middle of our chairs sometimes, and then when we're just hanging out she can just be sitting in it in random spots around the van and maybe off some trees, and I think she'll love it. A little present for you, Zena.
I think so.
Ready, Zena? She's like, oh.
What do you think? Dude, she's made for
Can
it.
you lay down, Zena? Lay down. Lay down. She was confused. Yeah, yeah, definitely. I'm so happy it's a sunny day because the forecast here on the Gold Coast is always so unpredictable. It'll say like 60% chance rain and then it's really just 50-50 if it's gonna rain or not. So yesterday was pretty miserable, but today the sun is out and shining, so we're just gonna make the most of it, pull everything out, spray it all, and let it dry in the sun, and then that's another thing checked off the list. When we first built out the van, we used MDF material. From our couple of years experience on the road, we quickly realized that it wasn't necessarily the best material we could have used. We had a few leaks from the roof and some other places around the van, so quite a bit of water got in at one point. Last summer it was really rainy and it was really heavy rain when it was raining. All of the MDF material in the van swelled up, but we have our sliding drawer on the side and it got to a point where we could barely open the drawer because the MDF was so swollen. We have been thinking about doing a van rebuild, like fully rip everything out and do it again, but we figured we want to do it when we have the funds and we have the time to put everything we can into it. So for now we're just going to take everything out, sand back all the MDF and respray all of the cabinets just with the white spray paint.
Driving you insane, driving you away, back to where you came, far from USA, back into your arms is where I long to stay.
She's looking pretty empty. We're kind of loving all this space. That's one thing. I think it's been our biggest struggle on the road is just not having enough space for things and it getting really cramped very easily. Like, do we even need cabinets? No, we do. We need to like cook and store things, but I actually wouldn't mind it just empty.
You're the
The bed.
only one that
So much room for activities.
kissing, having fun,
You've basically got yourself a whole dance floor.
staring back at me. But something in my brain
Going to
been
change.
driving you away. Something in my brain is definitely not okay.
For the paint, we're just using this white spray paint. It's not our number one preference, but this is just something for a quick fix and to make the van a little bit tidier.
Will light your streets tonight, and I'm going live.
Just started pouring on us, so we quickly put everything in the garage.
Maybe light
Just as I was doing another coat of spray paint.
your dream.
Oh man. We took a little trip to Bunnings while we wait for the rain to pass. We ran out of spray paint at the perfect time, so we're just here to grab a couple more spray paint bottles and also a couple packing boxes because we went and got our storage unit yesterday, so we're going to start packing everything up and start taking it to the storage bay this week. Jordan's getting something so that we can hang up our hammock as well. We've been using his belts, and last time we used it, it actually broke on us. So we figured it was about time to get proper ropes for the hammock. Little Zena, are you chilling? How's it going? No, Zena. We managed to finish all the painting between the rain today. It would be like really sunny and we'd start painting and then it just started raining, so we'd have to move it to the garage, and that happened a couple times. Luckily we put it under cover when it was drying, so it's finally dry and I can't wait to get it back in the van. The packing has begun.
It has begun. We're away.
Santa has no idea what's going on. Do you, Munchie? This is what the closet is looking like at the moment. It's a bit of a disaster. This is stuff I'm getting rid of or selling, but because we're leaving in a few days, I don't think I'm gonna have time to sell them. So I'll probably just put them in storage since we're paying for the storage unit anyway. These I need to definitely go through. Some of it I'm gonna keep and some giving away. It's Jordan's small section of the wardrobe. And then, as you can see, this is a bit of a disaster and I don't even know what I'm gonna bring. So crazy how much stuff you can accumulate without even realizing.
Just got 17 more trips to go and we're done.
The day has finally come. We're packing up everything today into the van, so it's pretty empty at the moment and it's about to just get packed full. We've done our best to pack only what we need, but it's been really difficult considering we had an entire house of stuff and a lot of it has gone into storage. Even though we've already done a year living in the van and on the road, it's still difficult knowing what to pack and what we're actually going to use and need. So we've done our best and fingers crossed we use everything that we're packing and we feel like we have everything that we need. I put all of my clothes in there, but sometimes we do actually keep our fridge right in front of the cabinet, so I can't always get access to it. So we got these bags that I've also filled with clothes, and that will be easy for in the morning if I feel like throwing something on. I'll just grab something out of this bag. I like having some clothes in different areas in the van. Now what I'm doing is clearing out the entire front section. All of this stuff was in here. Like, how did that even fit? And just like that, everything was about to change. We were fully packed and had said our farewells. The open road is now our home, at least for the next couple of years anyway.